time in which I lost my dad when I was 10. Your dad died when you were a sophomore in high school, and I hadn't realized that until I read the book. And there's a quote my mom always quotes, a writer named Mary Gordon, who said, "A fatherless girl thinks all things possible and nothing is safe." My mom grew up without a father. You had a father for much of your childhood, but I'm wondering, that loss, did it shape the person you are now? Did it change the person you were?
Well, I know you know the answer is yes, right? Because when you lose a parent at a young age, it just creates a void that can never be filled. I mean, you can go all over the world covering very dangerous wars, and it's still there. You can ascend to the top of the news business, and it's still there. And I'd love to say it's given me great perspective on the world and made me a better person. And I guess to some extent that's true. But I trade it all back to have one more day with him. I feel lucky that I had my dad till I was 15, and his imprint on me was made and is secure. I think about that now with my own kids, who are 7, 5, and 3. I worry about mortality, right, as you do if you have great loss at a young age.
How old was your father when you died?
He was 45.
Wow.
My age right now.
That's, yeah. I see. My dad was 50. I've always thought I would die by 50.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm 45 right now. I turn 46 on Friday, so I've got a few more days.
I think you're going to be all right.
But I've been looking forward to my 46th birthday. I mean, for that reason. But I think about mortality a lot. And the thing that I take away from it, Anderson, is that, no, really, you could die any day. And you can't waste 1 second of your time here. It's too short to be mired in controversy and acrimony and sadness. And I changed my life to settle for more and try to do better for myself. And that's a gut check moment I continue to do, and that I want others to do, to improve their own lives, because who knows?
Well, also that, you'd had a kind of an argument with your dad, and that was really the last, you have this lasting image of him after the argument laying on the couch alone looking at the Christmas tree, and it was later that night that he died. That, to me, I had to stop reading for a while there.
It was very hard to write, and it's the one chapter of the book that I can't really go back and read because it's upsetting. But yeah, we had an argument the night he died, and we almost never argued. He never had a harsh word for me, but I was being a bratty teenager who wanted a nice class ring. I wanted a nicer one than we could afford. And he told me we couldn't, and I kept complaining, and he turned and walked out of the kitchen. And it was the last exchange I ever had with my dad. And I stormed up to my room, and there he was sitting on the couch, staring at the Christmas tree. And I didn't say anything to him. I just went into my bedroom. And the next thing I knew, my sister burst in and said, "Wake up, Daddy had a heart attack." And he never revived. And, within 3 hours we were in the hospital next to his bedside, and he was gone.